when I'm here, they don't want to mess up nothing.
Yeah.
So they have to clean or whatever. They eat minimally as well. So it's like, I don't know. Might want to consider you staying on vacation a little bit longer. You know what's up? Me talking about my life real quick.
Yeah, yeah. So how long you going for?
I think she's until Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
She's up on Thursday, so we'll give her a reprieve. She'll get a little space.
Yeah.
I get my space. Well, she more or less, like the family thing. She wanted to go see her sister, whatever. Sometimes I definitely needed the space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she's a micromanager. So sometimes you needs a little bit of space because
Yeah.
she has good intentions, but sometimes it gets
Yeah.
a little overbearing. So.
Yeah. It can get intense.
Yeah. She has a little anxiety, what have you. So some things it's like, but it's all good intentions.
Yeah.
For the most part, So it is what it is. YouTube. Happy Saturday. We are chilling down here in Tampa, Florida. I think it's like 70 degrees, something like that. I don't know, man. It's kind of foggy. I might have to pull on the big fans. It might get a little humid in there. The one outside is kind of sticky.
Yeah.
Something, right? All right, I'm put on the big fans. You're too big for that. To me and you. Too much heat. You know what I'm saying?
Be a sauna.
You know what I'm saying? Between me and you, it's like, oh shit. Super hot. I don't want to wait until it gets hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too late. Man. Good day to y'all, YouTube. Yeah, man. Drop fade, 3 on the top. We're going to lace up my mans right now. Yeah, man. We're going to get to it. We're going to start with the 3 first, with the Morris Masters on the top. So we're going to start with our 3. ain't gonna lie, I'm surprised. Today is what, the 6th of December?
Yeah.
And the weather is still pretty mild, bro. I mean, for the most part, right?
Yeah.
And then I looked at the weather when I was in the shower earlier today, before getting ready, and it said the high is 281.
Yeah.
That's kind of still like warm for December 6th, beginning of December. I remember it for the last 3 years being a little bit more colder in Florida, a little bit.
Yeah.
Not no 80s. It wasn't no 80s. Especially about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was like the cutoff.
Yeah.
And then it got, so I'm like, yo. What's going on?
Yeah, I can't wait for that cool weather.
Yeah, this everyday consistent. You know what I'm saying? This right here, you wake up and then it's cool. You start sweating.
Yep. The mornings have been nice and cool.
Yeah, the morning's been good. Yeah, the morning's been good.
The mornings are the normal times.
Yeah, the mornings has been, misty, cold, chilly. At least the temperature is down either way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything stays dry. Always want to reset your client after you take off bulk off the top. Don't leave a whole bunch of hair on your client's face for the sake of a couple of seconds. It won't take that long to reset your client. Keep that in mind. If you want to start with the clipper close today, we'll switch it up. Start with the clipper close. And then drop it towards the back. Sometimes I'm in the mood to ball it out first. Sometimes I start out this way. Of course, if I start out this way, it's a little bit more easier to fade out the line from the ball line, but this depends. So we got the clipper closed, and we're starting off with our 0 line with a drop fade. We'll zoom in a little bit for y'all. What's going on, Risky Wardy? Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. We got the clipper closed, establishing the 0 line, the bottom line. Okay. Remember all the different areas of your client's head. You got this area and this area. I'm gonna let y'all fill in the blanks. Let's see who could comment in the chat what these different areas are. We need to know what's this area, what's this, and what's this. I'll give y'all a few more seconds and I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all need to know. Somebody let me know what's the name of this area, what's the name of this, and what's the name of this area, and what's the name of this area. I need to know. Somebody let me know. If you're a barber and you in the chat, let me know what's the name of one of those areas. And you don't have to go to barber school to know. You can Google it. That phone does a lot of amazing things for you. It retains information that we forget. you have any barbers, y'all let me know. Let's see, no answers yet? Okay. Help y'all out. So this area right here, this is the parietal ridge. This area right here, that's the nape area. So the nape, occipital bone. This is the crown. This is the parietal ridge. You need to know these areas when you're fading. So when other barbers or teachers or whomever makes reference to them, it doesn't throw you off and make you confused. In that regard, so keep that in mind. We got the clipper closed. Establishing our bottom line. Okay. And the benefit of establishing the bottom line with the clipper closed instead of balding out is for barbers who have less experience. It's easier to fade it out on the bottom from this level versus balding it out with a liner. It makes it a little bit more difficult to fade that out if you don't have the experience. So this is a system a little bit more easier than the fading because it doesn't bald it out all the way. And you're able to establish your lines a little bit easier to fade them out. So literally your bottom line is the bottom of your fade. That's like the last level of your fade. So that's why people like to use the clipper closed when they start their bottom line with their fade. And it represents the last phase, the last level of the fade, the last shade, the last transition of the fade, the bottom transition. So it represents that, so they know once they put that line in, they're already there in regards to the bottom line of their fade. So it's like one level already established that they don't have to think about. Like I said, it depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I just like to start off with the bald line, but now if you start off with the bald line with your liners, your actual line will be lower because you're starting off with a bald line. Since I'm starting off with the clippers open, my line will start off higher because I'm not actually balding out the sides. So now we got the 1.5 on open, which is a 2. And we're just taking down bulk in the parietal ridge area, which is this area right here. Actually, if you want to be technically correct, we're a little bit below the parietal ridge in our fade right now. The parietal ridge is like up here. This is below the parietal ridge. Now we got the 1.5 on, 1.5 closed underneath the parietal ridge. Or be in the parietal ridge area, if you understand what I'm saying. 1.5 close. What we got in the chat? What's going on, man? Thank you for showing up from San Diego, man. Appreciate you. We in Tampa, Florida right now. Appreciate you, the barber. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Brent, good Good morning to you. Good morning to you guys. Appreciate y'all showing love from everywhere y'all from. Definitely, if y'all jumping in the chat, y'all type in y'all cities of where y'all from in the chat. So we got the 1.5 closed. We're doing a drop fade. Got 3 on the top. Doing a drop fade. We got our Marsh Masters in our hands with the phase blade. Got our purple guards, 1.5 open. Of course, which is a 2. And just going down our progressions. Have a little fun with it on Saturday morning. We got 1.5 open still. Knocking down some of this Colorado Ridge. Show me some of the cities where y'all from in the chat, man. Let me know where y'all from. Y'all like, share, subscribe. If y'all trying to hit me up, if y'all in Florida, at DripMoor on TikTok, Instagram, at DripMoor, Bad Studios LLC on Facebook. You subscribe to the channel, I'm definitely going to subscribe back to your channel. Keep that in mind. I'm going to go through my chat after the cut. Once YouTube makes it available, I will definitely subscribe to everybody who subscribes to me. Especially if you're on public with your subscriptions, then I could easily see you on my channel and I can subscribe back to you. Any other YouTubers on here, I'll definitely subscribe back. Definitely reciprocate love back to you. We're at a 1.5 close right now. About to hop over to our 0. Okay, we're gonna go over to that 0. Always keep my clippers in between each guard. Keep my work clean. And I'll have no debris on my client's face from the previous cut. 0 guard open. Of course, you fade the beard along the top half of your client's head at the same time. Keep everything symmetrical. Got a 0 close. We got the 0 open. 0 open with the purple guards. Of course, from the handies. 0 close. Just going through the progressions. Of course, I can go through this process much more faster if I want to. At the same time, I like the process. I always enjoy the process. 0 guard in the middle. Zero guard open. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Over 1,000 videos, plenty of content for you to observe and check out. And much more content in this barber content as well. Got car enthusiast, so you got a lot of car content on there. I love BMWs. Sneaker content, I'm a sneakerhead. Got some family vlogs on there as well. A lot of different content on the channel you can check out. Zero close. Zero open to zero close. Zero open. Close. Zero open. Zero close. Open right here. Kind of little reset. Just dust off your clippers in between cutting. Make sure none of that old debris is not going on your client. So we got the clipper open. Clipper halfway. Second notch before close. Okay. We'll put on the number 3 so we could transition in this beard. We got the 3 going with the grain with the beard, so we can get a better flow from the faded out part to the thicker area. Like that. Now we got to just go over here. You gotta have flow with the hair. It should flow, it should transition. It should go like one uniform cut, not choppy. Now we're gonna bust on the 2, the 1.5, open it up to a 2, 1.5 open. 1.5 close. Alright, so we faded outside out the beard. So we have the clipper. We have the clipper open but 1 notch down. One notch down from open. We're gonna clean out this bottom line. Got the clipper of the 3rd notch, which is in the middle. Still fading out the bottom line. We have it on the 2nd notch from close. Pretty much all faded out. Use my right corner. Got the clipper open clipping right now, use my right corner, touching up darker areas. Clipper in the middle, third notch, fading out the bottom line. Second notch from close, fading out that bottom line. You see, that's the advantage of starting out with the clipper closed instead of balding out, because you can fade into the clipper closed easier than fading into the bald zero line you will make with a liner. Most like beginner barbers. What I was doing just now was slicing, so I was looking at an area that was really dark and just doing the slicing method like this to lower some of the darker areas in the fade without having to pick up another guard. That's a little technique. So I got it on second notch before close. Okay. Same system, clipper open, notch down from there. Clipper open, and we go to the middle. Third notch on the clipper. We go to the second notch before close. It will be faded out. Pretty simple and fast. I'm at the notch right before open. Okay. Right. Clipper open. Halfway. Second notch before close. We'll fade it out on that side. Clipper open. Clipper halfway. Second notch from close. Clipper open. Using my right corner. Second notch from close. Close. Halfway. Pretty much faded on the side as well. Okay. We're going to do the same thing we did to the beard on that side, to this side as well. Hit it with the 3. Only width. hands here. Okay, now we're gonna go to the 1.5 open, which is the 2. 1.5 close. Zero open. Quick reset. Zero close. I think we're good with that. All right. Now, I'll find a quick reset. Shake up the beard. Get some shape. All right. Okay. We want to touch up some areas in here. We'll take down the mustache with a 0. 0 open. And 0 open. Miss the grain with a zero open. Just keep your comb in hand. Cut the comb. We got our slim lines. I normally use my slim lines. I normally reserve my slim lines for children or older people, but I recently sharpened the blade. I definitely want to be getting right now. Helps me get into smaller spaces as well. Alright. Mustache established. Let's see, we're going to take out those two clippers and line them up. Let's see what we do. Old school wall 5 stars, sharpen these up too. So we're going to put them to work. Tap up the hairline. Okay, now what? Sure. Good. 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 Definitely sharper blades. Just recently sharpened my blades. Got a good result. You know what I'm saying? Definitely sharper results from the blade sharpening I did. I'm just cleaning off the nape area, cleaning it out. Getting rid of whatever loose hairs off the neck. Okay. Sir. already see the difference from me sharpening these blades yesterday. These used to be my safety clippers that I use for children. So they didn't cut this sharp, but now it's definitely sharper. Not as sharp as my other clippers, but I do have a heavy hand. So I said, let me sharpen up my clippers that are more forgiving and see what result I have. Hopefully it won't cause no irritation or anything else, and as I'm seeing, I don't see it. This is good. Good result. This is good because I couldn't get this ball before I sharpened it. And it took a long while before I sharpen clippers. I like to use the blade as is until it gets to a point where it needs to get sharper, then I sharpen it. I don't immediately sharpen my blades as soon as I get them. Come back with the shaver to clean things out. Alright. Making good progress, you too. Take care of these vertical lines. Always keep that comb in your hand. Keep that comb in your hand, barbers. Comb and cut. So you get rid of debris and reset the hair so you can see what you're doing. As you cut, the hair is moving. You need to comb it back in place to see if your job is being done properly. Okay. This is good. Sharpen up and then put the C cups. Regular rotation from the screen there. That's good. Excellent. Good. Anytime you want to get sharp lines, barbers, you gotta pull the skin. And it'll help you get sharper lines. So over here, I'm establishing the C cup. So I just pull the skin the opposite direction where I'm cutting. And then I put the liners on this line here, establishing the C cup right here. C cup coming down here. So definitely pull the skin. Same logic when you have the razor in your hand. Pull the skin to get the skin tighter. Or clean the cut. Clean the line. Like I said, it didn't bald out with the liners, so it's a little bit easier now to fade out the bottom of the line with the liners. But it didn't establish a real hard bald line on the bottom. It makes the fade a bit easier to fade. Now essentially I'm just using these liners to fade my bottom line. Since these clippers are not super sharp, it's gonna be a little bit more forgiving when I try to fade up, what I'm doing right now, fading out that bottom line. Just want to take it down a little bit slower versus my more powerful liners, which are aggressive. It's going to take off the hair much more faster. I want to take it off slower so I can get the fade. So I'm going to use clippers that are a little bit less powerful and less sharp, and they will cut a little bit more in the transition that I'm looking for versus just straight off ball. Okay. Alright. shavers in there. Now, okay. Now we're gonna hit the beard up a little bit with the with some razor work. Some shaving gel. Okay, so we got our shave gel applied. Just gotta get our towel. We got our headrest in place. Fine, in the back. We got our towel in place. Swing them over so y'all can see what's goody. Yes, sir. Okay, I don't know who this guy was talking about, but it's all good. All right. It's some guy talking about if I banned him or whatever. I don't know. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. All 15 y'all in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. I'm about to put in some razor work. I'm going to put in some beard work. So y'all subscribe to the channel. Of course, we're going to pull the skin. Take our time. Clean up some of the vertical bars. Get some good work in. Get the eyebrows. Pull the skin. Be patient, take your time with it. Pull the skin. sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. Over 1,000 videos on the channel, man. Check me out. There is something for you on the channel. Trust me, I'll tell you. Alright, so we got this beard work done on this side. We're gonna swing them around. Catch them on the other side. Yes, sir, you see it? Get you in position. Clean up his eyebrows first. Pull up the skin, pull his forehead up. Raise it down. Take your time. Okay. Alright. Pull that skin up. Pull that cheek up. Face cheek skin up like this. Slide that way down. You have the comb. You can comb out the hair and see what you're doing. Skin. Touch that vertical bar. You can check them out. So we got here, yes sir. Beard line over here. C cup established. C cup established here, along with the beard line. Sir, C cup established with the beard line. Make sure everything is symmetrical. sir. Okay. Alright. Looking good. Touch up this beard a little bit. Sure everything is cut. We got more flowers. Let's hit that up one more time just to be sure. Sir. Make sure we don't check that neck area, nape area. Make sure it's clean. Got a job well done, y'all, you too. We have our client here to draw his central gate. We have another client coming in within an hour or so, 11 a.m. Eastern, so y'all stay tuned. I'll be back on live again. Let y'all see what's going on. This is the part of the cut that you almost have to pay attention to more. And this is where you're looking for any loose hairs, ear hairs, nose hairs, hairs on the bottom of the neck. This is the area where your clients, they got wives and they got girlfriends, and this is the stuff. For some reason, I always bring this up, but it's been like this from the beginning of time. For some reason, this is what women find. They don't look at all the fade and the beard, but they like the beard.
Yeah.
But they could find a hair right here, and if I miss it, they gonna trash me. I could be cutting this hair for 75 years, it don't matter. If I miss any hair down here, because she's gonna be in this area. Women tend to be in this area if you got a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my experienced cats with women, okay? Y'all got women, y'all know they be in certain areas. That's where your clone will be, and that's when, you know, when you hold them close at night, etc., etc. I'm not going to get into it, but you know what I'm talking about. So these are the real areas where they probably see the most. For some reason, they're attracted to looking at certain areas much more than others. So that's why as barbers, you definitely got to be on point. But trust me, if his wife, you know, my client's wife tells him something, he's going to take heed to that, regardless of his relationship to the barber. His loyalty to his wife. We're loyal to our brothers to an extent, but it's all about the woman. Best believe that. God made the woman for us, and that's where our loyalty lies. Especially that woman that gave us children. So if she's not happy with something, best believe we're gonna pay attention to it and make a change, or gotta make an improvement on it. So you gotta be on point, barbers, and make sure the haircut is mostly for us, and the clean look is for them. They just want us clean, shaved, and looking handsome. But at the same time, their definition of it versus ours is two different things. So keep that in mind. They don't want no straggly hairs. I could give him a fire cut, but if he has long nose hairs, he starts talking to his wife, and she see all those nose hairs dancing in her face, she's gonna get pissed off. And that might mess up his whole Saturday or weekend. And then he's gonna think about the guy who didn't pluck his nose hairs, the guy who spent money, and that messed up his weekend. It's serious. It's all fun and games until you're in that position. Trust me when I tell you. It's all fun and games until that situation happens. You're at a work party, Christmas party, something, you're talking with your boss, or maybe you're the boss and you're talking with your employee, whatever it is, however the relationship goes, and then you start talking and you see they did staring at your face, but for another reason. And it's very embarrassing. It's not professional at all, especially if you came to a professional barber to get a haircut and this is not what took place. The hair didn't get cut. So it's much more than just a haircut, guys. It's about the grooming and cleaning and every little detail. All right. You know we got that Whiskey Woods for you. Okay. Oh, we got that aftershave for you. You know we got Cherry Balm. You know what it is, even though he's a vet at this. Okay, I got Rip, no doubt. I try to educate the best I can. No doubt. Appreciate you, wifey in the chat. Appreciate you. All the way from New York. Then I have our sea salt. This is about to be finished. I got another bottle down there, but I'm gonna use this. Somebody told me to use this bottle since it comes out like a mist. Like a mist. Somebody told me to use this bottle for the alcohol, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. So it'll come out as a mist. So I don't have to super soak you guys.
I don't mind a super soap.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think 9 out of 10 of my clients don't mind the super soap, the cherry bomb. They don't mind it because they know they're going through the fire to get to cleanliness, right? So they know they get to the cleanest part of what they could be, so they don't mind it. But I think all my clients, for the most part, are used to it anyway. So they may be surprised that I switch up. So what I'll do, I'll have that bottle for my, baby clients. I ain't gonna say no names. They literally are not babies, they're adults. And then I'll have my regular bottle for my more masculine. Come on, let me start. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna send no subliminal shots. You know what I mean? But definitely gotta get your cleanse on by your man DripMoor. Alright, so let's pump in some of the sea salt here. This is another important part of the haircut, which is styling. So what I'm doing, I'm putting the sea salt in, but at the same time I'm combing, and any debris that's in my comb, which is the extra hair that's been cut, I'm catching it and I'm taking it off. I'm not keep combing it, keep it in my comb and not getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it with my towel, and I'm combing again. And the more and more I comb, the comb gets cleaner. That means there's less hair that's up in there that needs to be removed. That's what I'm doing right now. It may just look like I'm just combing the hair. I'm not. I'm actually cleaning the scalp. So this is something that you can do after your cut. So he doesn't touch his, like say if he touches here and a whole bunch of hair gets left in their hand.
Attention to detail.
Yeah, man. Attention to detail is quite important. And this is your work, barbers. This is your postcard. I know we got social media and all that stuff, but in real life, beyond social media, people walk outside and they see haircuts, and they may ask him, where did he get his haircut? Or he'll recommend to his man or whatever. You can't recommend if you ain't putting in the work. Also, we got motions. This oil is for the beard. So we're gonna put some on the beard here. Women love this. They love this stuff. Got shea butter, argan oil, coconut oil. They love that. So when he goes home, go kiss his wife. Smells good. Cherry bomb. You know what we do? Disinfect everything. Take care of your client from the neck up. And you should get good results when he goes home. Some wifey. If you start your weekend off good with your wife, the rest of the weekend should be smooth. Because you already started and you already have a in. Coming in smooth, smelling good, looking good. So she already knows. You already started off the day smelling and looking good. So now you put the pressure on your wife. She got to get herself together too. She ain't gonna roll out of bed looking like whatever. She gonna get herself together, top notch. Cause he coming in the house top notch, smelling good, ready to go. So she like, oh, I can't have my husband out here smelling, looking good. She gonna step her game up, which in turn makes your life better. Now you have a more on-point wife right now. I should make your weekend experience better. It should. It won't guarantee anything, but it definitely should. At least you're starting off right. You start off clean, smelling good. I mean, what else do you want? Breath smelling good, everything else. Another thing, barbers, you got a little nick, make sure you have some pain relief antibiotic ointment to cover that area or the nick so it can heal faster. Of course, got to finish off. Dusting, make sure. You don't want none of this hair to get on this bike at all, period. All we want her to do is smell masculinity and be ready for whatever is next. Leave it up to your imagination. Right, YouTube. You know what? We gotta do tradition. Quick 360.
That's right.
Yeah, we gotta do our 360. Yeah. Tomorrow's not promised, man. Let's do our best in today. Yeah, let's see what's popping. Okay, YouTube. You know what it is. We know we do that 360. Shubby the W back. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. What's good? Let y'all see what's popping. Drop fade action. Faded out beard. Yes, sir. Drop fade action. Bam. 3 on top of the drop fade. Let's see what it is. Early Saturday. Yes, sir. Beard action. You see him. Whew. And you see the double entendre. So I got him right here. And in the background, you see I got him on the TV too. So when my clients come in, they watch themselves get a haircut at the same time. Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna let my man get up out of here. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Peace out. Should be up next at 11. I'll let y'all know, man. Let y'all know with my live notification.